Let's welcome our audience, Big Al Mac.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You caught me mid-sentence.
Yeah, welcome to the KiddNation Extra. We were over here just having a chat. So we figured, why not give you that
Yeah.
for the nice little bonus segment of the Kid Craddock Morning Show. What you got going on, Al?
Got a call yesterday. Hey, you haven't paid your AT&T bill. I'm like, oh, well, I love AT&T, so how much is it? I'll be happy to take care of that right now. It'll be like $1,100.
Wow, that's been a while.
$1,100.
Why is my cable and my internet $1,100? Well, I didn't turn in my box from my last place.
Yeah.
My cable, my AT&T box. And I had 5 of them? She said 5. I counted 4. 3 bedrooms, 1 in the living room. So that's 4. But anyway, regardless, $150 per box is what they're charging me.
Yeah.
And I said, can you give me a couple of days? Let me see if I can find these bad boys. I got them somewhere. I didn't throw them away. So she gave me 3 days. That's my to-do list right now.
To find those boxes?
To find those boxes and save me $600 or whatever it is.
When you turn off the cable, they didn't tell you to bring them back in?
They probably did, Kelly. I was, not paying attention.
Man, moving is such a whooping.
It is.
It's the little things that always end up costing you so much freaking money.
Thought I was done with this. All my deposits and this and that and moving and everything. I'm still paying.
Oh, wow, just pay them.
Yeah.
Come on, just pay that as a aggravation tax.
Uh-huh.
What's $1,000?
Uh-huh.
You know what I need to find is I need to find somebody that has Windows 10. Do any of you have Windows 10? I meant to ask you this.
How would I know?
Windows. I don't have a PC, so no.
Yeah, I need Windows 10 because I bought a controller for my PlayStation.
Yeah.
And apparently it's jacked up right now because I need to get the firmware on their website. But on their website it says
firmware?
Yeah, and I need
I
to.
thought it was all software. What's firmware?
I don't know.
It's firmware when you're younger. When you get older, it turns into software.
Saggyware. Yeah. But this is still a young remote.
Yeah.
So I need somebody with a Windows 10 so I could download whatever I need from my dang controller that I spent money on. My wife's mad at me for spending the money on.
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to qualify for the World Cup of Fortnite.
How's that going?
What?
Not good. Not good at all, Al. How are these kids? These kids are hiring Fortnite coaches.
Fortnite coaches?
Yep. These kids have hired Fortnite coaches, and they go and train with these Fortnite coaches, and then they go into the weekly tournaments to try to qualify for the World Cup.
I don't get the thought process on that.
Now, I've gotten to the point where I can officially try to qualify, right? Because you got to get to that point. So I'm there. I just cannot find a way to qualify.
You're like the Tony Romo of Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm like Tony Romo with golf.
Well,
Like, he's good enough to play with the pros.
But not quite there.
But he can't go to the Masters.
do they have, like, for example, Tony Romo or Dirk Nowitzki, they have basketball camps? Do they have Fortnite camps?
I'm sure.
From what I've read, there are Fortnite camps that are going to be happening this summer, or video game camps for that matter. My son asked me to send him to one. I said, absolutely not.
Yeah, go outside and get some fresh air.
Yeah, I'm like, I will
Play. Yes, Kelly, play in the
Your
yard.
skin color's weird. Go outside and get some sun.
Yeah, you're getting yellow and stuff from the screen or something. I signed him up for a football camp.
Do this. This summer, my daddy used to do this every summer. He would get a load of sand, all right? And a big truck would come and deliver this load of sand to our yard. Then he'd go to Home Depot or wherever, and he'd get me a rake. And my job, this big truckload of sand, my job was to spread that sand in the whole yard. A, exercise. B, work. C, he's outside doing something.
Why'd you put sand?
Yeah.
I guess it's supposed to make your yard better. Maybe my daddy was just trying to punish me for something. But I remember vividly, big load of sand would be delivered, and it would sit there.
Like he was trying to kill the grass.
Yeah.
It helps.
Was your yard really nice looking?
Yeah, we had a pretty decent yard.
It was green and stuff?
Yeah.
I had no idea you used sand for
Maybe
yards.
he told you it was sand and it was manure.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to know you were raking poo.
Too bad Al did like snow angels in that bad boy.
Jenna,
That was a different truck.
Jenna, queen of Googling, will you Google sand to help grass grow or something? Why would you put sand? I don't know how to even phrase it.
I admire the lawn guys that show up in the neighborhood.
Sand is used because people think it will improve airspace and water infiltration and drainage.
There you
But dressing the lawn with sand does not help achieve them. Putting sand can cause drainage problems in dry pockets.
Okay.
So
And a lot
it's a
of people
myth.
burn their yards too.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah,
that
I've
they
seen
do the
that.
burns because if they burn them in the fall or something, it's supposed to come back really green in the
Come back stronger.
Yeah.
spring and summer. But
Is
I
that
don't
false?
know.
Well,
I don't know. I've
they
seen
do it on
burns
the side of the
road.
Yeah.
But when I grew up in South Carolina, a lot of people would burn their yards in the fall.
That was just something to do.
Man, my neighbor has the greenest grass all year round.
Do they have that
That's
service that
expensive.
comes around?
Yeah, they come in and do something,
That's
but it's
expensive.
always green.
I know it. That's expensive.
And I never see that neighbor. I never see her. I see her like once every 5 months.
Too busy making money, pay for their yard.
She's out there working.
Yeah.
Greenest grass of all time. Hey, let's do the question of the day.
Okay.
Nicole wrote us and said, hey, I need a little help settling a debate with my friends, guys.
We are here.
They are both really superstitious, and I am not.
Okay.
Are you guys superstitious, or do you agree with me and think it's all nonsense?
Well, sometimes I hedge my bets.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I'm not a hugely superstitious guy, but having said that, there are a few things that I do. I kiss the plane. You see me do that every time we travel. I go, and I kiss the side of the plane before I get into a plane.
But you don't think the plane's going to crash if you don't kiss the plane, right? Like, if you forget, you'd be fine.
I do it for luck. It's worked every time for me.
Sure.
What else do I do that's maybe a little...
I won't go out of my way to walk under a ladder. I'll go around it.
Yeah, little things like that.
I don't know why it's bad luck, but it is. If my daughter and I are holding hands, it started kind of like as a little joke, but now I do it all the time. If we're holding hands or if we're just walking
and there's
along
a pole
and
or
there's
something.
a pole or something between us, I say bread and butter.
Yeah.
I don't know why we do that. It started off as a bit, but now I do it every time something separates me with whoever I'm walking.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I broke a mirror when I was 16.
Yeah.
And I had the worst 7 years following.
Really? Didn't you meet Kinsey?
During those 2 years, you met Kinsey. That's right. You better
Never
back
mind. But I was going to say I was homeless for a little bit. My uncle passed away.
And you met Kinsey.
Yeah. Because they say it's 7 years of bad luck, right? Because I got the job with Kid at 23, so 70 years later.
I've been out of that bad luck.
But I did meet Kinsey, so there's that. So, man, I would say I'm slightly superstitious. I was really superstitious when I was an athlete, when I played football.
Yeah.
Like I talked about it today. I wore the same jockstrap for 4 games because we were on a 4-game win streak.
Okay, wearing the same jock strap is not telling the full story.
That means dirty.
You didn't wash.
I didn't
the jock
wash
strap.
it. Well, because I felt like it had the good
juju.
Juju on
good
it.
juices. The good juices.
So gross.
It turned out that was fake because after the 4-game win streak, we ended up losing. So, but I don't know. I wore the same undershirt, just little things like that. But now the only thing I'm superstitious about is the number 5. I try to involve number 5 in everything I do.
All right.
Because it's my lucky
13,
number.
But I don't go out of my way to include it.
Right.
I do.
Right.
Like I'll click on something 5 times, or if I park in the 5th spot away from the wall. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Yeah,
right?
yeah. But I feel like I'll have a bad day if I don't park in 5. What about you, Jen? Are you superstitious?
No,
Not at all.
I'm not. A little when I played soccer before, but no, I outgrew it.
Yeah.
So no.
Not superstitious, maybe semi-stitious.
So Nicole, I guess you were right. Congratulations.
There you go, Nicole.
Here we are helping you out. Hey, join us tomorrow. We got Love Letters to Kelly coming up. We also have a Florida family flyaway. We're going to send you to the Space Coast so you can check out a bunch of cool rockets and meet astronauts and all that cool stuff. And we have $5,000 somewhere in one of those vaults with Beat the Bank Extreme. Make sure you join us 710 and 810s when we hook you up with that password. You go have a wonderful Tuesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.